Hello, I'm Dio, and this is my audience right here. Alright? Imagine you're waiting at a bus stop. You need to get somewhere, you need to get somewhere really quick, and you're waiting there for over 30 minutes, and the bus just doesn't arrive ever. Now, you're forced to spend like 30 bucks on an Uber drive just to get where you need to go 30 minutes ago. This has happened to me a few times while having to go to school. And there's been other situations where I had to take a bus, and there was two buses in front of me, and I got confused because they both had the same number and the same name, and I ended up going several miles in the opposite direction of where I needed to go. Yeah. Now, these situations are the reason why public transportation is so unreliable and confusing for so many people. Unreliable bus systems are a waste of time and cause unnecessary stress for millions of students and teachers every day just trying to get to their class. So, according to the American Public Transportation Association, they say that reliability is one of the major concerns among public transport users as it causes delays, affects work, school, and important appointments that you need to go on a specific time. Long waits and inconsistent schedules force people to have to spend money on transportation services and miss important events. And obviously, important events matter to everybody. Not only that, but more cars on the road cause increased levels of pollution and traffic. So these bus systems being implemented are such a good thing for everybody and the environment. The Environmental Protection Agency reports that transportation is one of the biggest contributors to greenhouse gases in the U.S. Now, not only that, but Texas A&M Transportation Institution claims that traffic congestion wastes billions of gallons of gas every year and causes billions of hours of wait time. And I know nobody wants to wait in traffic for that long, not even 1 hour. So, not just that, but poor public transportation systems mainly affect low-income communities that rely on these buses to get to point A to point B. Millions of people in the U.S. rely on this to get to school, work, stores, and many other places. That's according to the Federal Transit Administration. On top of that, the research from the U.S. Department of Transportation showed that reliable public transportation improves how people access jobs and opportunities that they wouldn't have otherwise. So buses are a huge key thing that these communities need. Now, how can we address this huge issue that affects students like me, you, and everybody else? Well, cities should start by improving bus routes, schedules, and increase bus availability. Not only that, but they should invest into cleaner, less polluting, causing methods like electric buses and other stuff like that. So, how will this solution help? Well, improving public transportation would decrease wait times, air pollution, lower traffic, and make commuting more affordable for everybody so everybody can go everywhere. So, there are some possible objections that people say to these solutions. So some people would argue that these kind of improvements cost a lot of taxpaying dollars. Although these kind of changes do cost a lot of funding, it's important to know that investing in these public transportations would save money overall, and it would make the air cleaner and reduce traffic. And according to the National Renewable Energy Laboratory, electrical buses reduce emission, lower fuel and maintenance costs, saving the city thousands, if not millions of dollars every year, which they could use that to reinvest to other things to pay back what they use to upgrade these systems. So, how would these changes change the world? Well, let me tell you. Imagine your community and all the buses arrive perfectly on time, like a utopia. Commuting is easy, the air is cleaner because of, reduced emissions. Traveling is more affordable. Now, this sounds so great. Now, what the world would look like. Students could get to their classes on time without stress, meaning you're not 10 minutes late, you're not 30 minutes late, you're not late, you're just there on time, ready, because of all these systems being upgraded so well. Well, the air quality would improve your health because all these emissions, cleaning up your system, everybody wins. So how would these things will change? Cleaner electric buses will reduce pollution and lower traffic levels everywhere. So not only do these low-income communities that rely on these buses to unlock new opportunities and get to different places, but the people on the roads driving their cars, it would let them be able to get to their places faster because more people are taking the bus and helping out. So now it's obvious that the world will be better if we improve public transportation. But you might be wondering, how can you, everybody here, help this be a reality? Well, what you guys can do is you guys can start by writing reviews on buses and tell them how they can improve these different systems. On top of that, you can take surveys that are hosted everywhere and advocate to your local city board. Now, how this will help? This will help as it would get the attention of people who can implement these things and have an effect on what's going on. And if they see you advocating for all these things, they will think, hey, all these people really need this and they really care about the community, so they will listen to you. The reason why people should do this is it's obvious. Reliable transportation helps everyone, it cleans the air, reduces traffic, and then all this would be an amazing, amazing quality of life upgrade to everybody. So, reliable public transportation helps you and your neighbors, and by everybody advocating for these things and investing into your community, everybody wins. And you can create a future with more accessible, affordable, and happier for everybody, so everybody wins and everybody's lives are changed. Thank you.